Healing is possible, and everyone deserves access to it. The Richard Shulman Foundation was created to honor a visionary healer and to continue his legacy by supporting trauma survivors in their journey to reclaim wholeness. At the heart of our foundation is Synchronized Synergistic Therapy, a powerful and integrative model developed by the late Dr. Shulman himself. SST combines trauma-informed psychotherapy, somatic work, breath, and energy healing into a unified process that allows the body and mind to release pain at its source.
SST is a type of therapy that brings a psychotherapist together with another healing practitioner in the same session. The purpose of this is to be able to address the body and the mind simultaneously.
During an SST session, the function of neurofeedback is to assist the recipient of the SST session in integrating information, whether it's mental, emotional, physical, or spiritual. Also allowing and supporting the brain in integrating information between left and right hemispheres and between the back and the front of the head, thus facilitating their being able to remain present versus going into overwhelm.
The role of acupuncture in SST is to help relax the body and the nervous system through the movement of the body's vital chi, energy, blood, nutrients, and oxygen. And what that does is it really helps emotions more easily come to the surface that sometimes we might have a hard time accessing. So acupuncture provides a safe space for people to be able to talk about their past experiences while simultaneously letting it go out of the body and mind.
So massage therapy has a couple of primary roles in SST, or the massage therapist has a couple of primary roles in SST. One is holding a physical space, physical touch, comfort, creating a space of security with physical touch, and in that a sense of not being alone. So especially as we're navigating traumas and like that, to create a space that the individual doesn't feel alone as they relive and process those traumas. Creating that physical comfort that many people didn't experience as they experience it. So as they relive it, bringing that physical comfort to that space, it can be very powerful. Also helping with movements, whether it's reflexes, to help move the energy, as well as simply holding energy space.
What makes SST different is its ability to reach the parts of the nervous system that talk therapy alone can't touch.
The psychotherapist helps the client to be able to contextualize emotions that come up as their body is being worked with. So when we access the emotion held in the body, the psychotherapist is able to process with the client what has happened, how it hurt, what they need, and give them a reparative experience by having that loving support at that same time. We can use other modalities such as EMDR, ART, DBT, CBT, any of our strategies to help the client to be able to move through some of the emotions that have come up in the trauma.
It's essentially powerful for those who've experienced trauma because it reaches beyond talk therapy. It meets the nervous system where it lives, in the body. SST helps trauma survivors release long-held emotional and physical pain, restore balance, and build resilience that lasts. We're helping people feel safe in their bodies again, many for the first time in years. We work with veterans, sexual assault survivors, and those impacted by complex trauma, especially individuals who have slipped through the cracks of traditional systems. Through scholarships, community healing initiatives, and deeply personal care, we are helping people who might otherwise go without. But healing doesn't happen in isolation. That's why we host community events as well. Workshops, seminars, and gatherings that bring these people together. These events are designed to raise awareness, offer support, and foster connection among those on their healing journeys. There where transformation begins, through shared stories, shared tools, shared hope. and education as another pillar of our mission. Through teaching and educational initiatives, we offer trainings for clinicians, healers, and community members who want to understand trauma recovery and SST. We also provide scholarships and grants so that access to these life-changing resources is never limited by cost.
So right now, SST is only offered in Sarasota, Florida by a very small number of providers, but we are seeking to train as many other practitioners as possible so that it can expand exponentially and reach survivors of trauma all over the country and perhaps all over the world eventually. But we need an army. We need more people who are trained in doing this work to be able to reach more people who have experienced trauma.
Dr. Schulman believes strongly that healing should be accessible, inclusive, and deeply personal. That vision lives on in every session, every workshop, and every life touched by this foundation.